The semi-Reverend Dr. Attorney Janette Wilson, pastor of Maple United Church.
Maple Park.
All right. Bishop Tavis Grant, who is, among other things, the bishop of a church, a son who's aspiring to become a bishop, and a national field director. Before, what was your take on Biden's address?
Well, I think it was practical. It was aspirational, and it gave us a great deal of insight into the possibilities. You know, several days ago, we had resistance in the Capitol. We had insurgents. We had a sustained, shared dynamic of a coup inside out. Persons who, on one hand, wanted to overthrow a free and fair election, and then wanted to go as far as to disrupt the government. And I think in real time, he spoke to the possibilities of us becoming a much more perfect union in the days and months ahead.
Biden had to come today, and he spoke a tone of healing, yet he must know that it's not over.
There will still be 147 Republicans that on the same day, in spite of what had happened,
that's right,
on the same day, still continued their diatribe of conspiracy and almost succession from the Union in a lot of ways.
And 74 million people are still with Trump. They voted for him. So he has a mass of people based on the lies that you talked about.
Has been set back by Trump.
The whole
and set back and set up.
Believing that elections are not free and fair, and there was they can play the whisper the black thing on the Brock. Mm-hmm. In the case of Biden versus Trump, is white leadership.
Well, it is overthrow the government, suppress the vote, throw out the dreamers, move around polling places, attack the Postal Service, and then, of all things, say that the election is rigged.
And then play to the fears of a white body of people, not just poor, but white people in America. They're trying to take this country from you. You have to rise up, because the people that stormed the Capitol were not just poor whites. It was whites at every level. They were police officers. They were former armed military veterans.
Elected officials. But we also have to worry about this whole states' rights movement. Reverend, you talked about the New South. There's a states' rights agenda that never left this nation. So each state now must wonder.
Whenever the ex-slave state vote and coalesce, they can win big elections.
There you go.
And weaponize evangelicals. You know,
they have been silent.
And to hear Garth Brooks sing Amazing Grace, who has been one of those evangelicals who perhaps is being converted in a lot of ways, because violence is not an ingredient that in this experiment called democracy ever works. It never works towards the end goal of uniting the citizens and uniting the country. And so I think we've got to take a real hard look, Reverend Wilson, at the next days and weeks ahead, and whether or not there's a real conversion in American politics.
But this pandemic, this is Britain, it's France, the heads of state I'm talking about, and Canada.
And the virus doesn't care if you're rich or poor, black or white, red, yellow, brown, black or white, all get the virus, can get the virus, and its impact does not stop based on your color. What does stop is
the demand access to the vaccine, not demand the right not to have it, huh?
That's right. You better demand the right to have it. And, you know, the hospitals that are closing in our communities.
Bishop, given your work nationally, we got to hit the ground running, because Ossoff is for 6 years. Roanoke is for 2 years.
Yes.
Right.
So those who want to support having Roanoke sit in the Senate in Georgia and around must vote now.
They not only must vote, but they must stay energized and mobilized. And what happened in Georgia, I believe Florida is next. Mm-hmm. What Stacey Abrams, and she was magnificent at our King virtual celebration this week, what she and others were able to do in Georgia is a template that not only can we do it in Florida, we can do it in Mississippi,
South Carolina,
Alabama. North Carolina, Alabama, and cause it to become viral that goes into Ohio and Pennsylvania and other of these quagmires and strongholds.
But you have to run.
You have to.
If you run, you might lose. Don't run, you're guaranteed to lose. So go for it, right?
All politics is local. We must go back state by state and re-register. Make sure that people are ready to vote because you got local elections coming up. You have judicial elections coming up. You got these state races. We're losing the criminal justice reform. Educational policies are set at the state level.
Won't you be a part of our National Rainbow Coalition? Go to RainbowPUSH.org, right? On the website.
And donate.
Donate now.
And donate.
You need to donate now so we can hit the ground, and we want to come to a city near you to help register.
Remember, come to your city.
Yeah.
Rainbow Push Freedom on your dial, 773 Freedom.
373-3366, freedom on your dial.
Now, if you can't dial freedom, 773-373-3366. Now, if you don't know how to spell freedom, I mean.
Cut. Well, thank you very much. We're glad that we worked hard this fall. Benefit of all the trumpets in Florida now.
Yeah.
Play golf night and day.
Yes, sir.
Joe Biden is now the president. Kamala Harris is a heartbeat away from being the president of the United States. Because we voted.
Say it like you mean it. He's out of public housing.
He's out of public housing. Explain that, Reverend. He's out of public housing.
If I run, I can just be president. I said, you got to stay in public housing. I came out of the housing project.
That's right.
What is the housing, public housing?
The White House is public housing.
This is a good thing. Let me express my thanks to you for watching us today. Since in the Rainbow every week and every day is about Rainbow Push. Freedom on your dial. God bless you.